Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, for the hundreds in attendance and the thousands watching around the world, welcome back to AussieVerse. I am OmniBeau, joined by Grodd Watson. We are here, finally, for the 400 subscriber giveaway. Insert shake screen. Oh, there you go. You can hit us up on Instagram at AussieVerse_Comx, where you can also hit up our graphic designer and editor, thumbnail creator, A51_designs. And as normal, we are proudly sponsored by Comx Studios. How are you going, Grodd?
I'm going good. How about yourself?
Not too bad. It has been a sad week for the comic book world with all these deaths. A happy world with Black Panther coming out. So you have the good, you have the bad, eh?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're getting to that age where there's going to be some old icons starting to fall away. But a couple taken a bit too soon. So, but yeah, very sad. Either way.
Right. We already have some comments. We have Super Roblox memes. Hello. Mad Spidey. Not yet. And I swear if you win, we're going to have to draw it again. And woohoo! Facebook user. You're missing one there, Mad Spidey. There was 3 this week, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say. Let's see if you can work out who the third one is. No, Spidey, because I'm winning. Mate, what are you doing up? You should be yogaing and going to bed by now. Okay, so we'll wait for the draw just a little bit longer. Hey, lads, congrats on the milestone. Thank you very much, Dane. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dane.
Mark, who has left us?
So we'll start off with the Carlos Pacheco.
Yeah, that's right. Very big in the comic book world, Carlos Pacheco. A lot of people hit hard with that one. I don't know what hit harder, that one or Kevin Conroy, Mr. Batman himself.
Yeah. Well, that one's just an iconic voice, Kevin Conroy. So, it's just, well, he'd done it for almost, 30 odd years. He's still doing bits and pieces up until a couple of years ago. He was on the CW-verse as well, and he got to actually live action play Batman.
Yeah.
An old version of Batman. So, yeah, he's a pretty iconic figure. So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the third one?
Well, that is Kevin O'Neill.
Yep, that's right. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen co-creator.
Yep.
Yes. So they do say bad things come in 3, so hopefully that's it for now. But, with age comes death, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Kevin Conroy was a huge shock.
Well, he'd been sick for a while. So, a couple of years. So I'm not 100% sure what it was, but there was news about him being fairly ill like a year ago. So, but yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I was completely unaware. What are the news you got for us this week, sir?
All right. Well, I guess with bad news, we'll do somewhat. Yeah, all 3 taken early. Somewhat good news, I suppose. So there was a rumor. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is confirmed or whatever, but it's a pretty cool rumor. And if it's true, it'll be great. Owen Wilson's character as Agent Morbius is rumored to be on Deadpool 3.
What is he? Agent who?
Morbius. Remember him on Loki?
No, I don't.
You don't remember Owen Wilson?
Oh,
On
sorry. Oh my god, I'm thinking of a comic book character, not from the show. Right,
yeah,
right, okay. So you're saying he's going to be in what?
Deadpool 3, apparently.
Oh, right, okay,
Which is not a
cool.
bad combination. You got Hugh Jackman, you got Ryan Reynolds, and then you got Owen Wilson. Yeah,
Yeah,
Morbius.
Mobius, isn't it? Mobius.
Mobius, or I can't
Mobius.
remember which one's which.
um, you also posted that Sylvester Stallone is coming back as King Shark.
Yes, yes, yes. At a recent interview, they had said that to Stallone, are you going to come back as King Shark? Because he's quite good friends with James Gunn now that he's running the show. And Stallone said, yes, definitely. He goes, I'm not 100% sure what yet. He goes, but I'm definitely ready to go. And he said him and James Gunn still talk quite often. So, yeah, we're going to see more King Shark. And Stallone wants it. Everybody wants it.
Well, he's definitely not done with acting. He's got a new TV show out, Tulsa King.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for that?
Yeah. So
Yeah, that was pretty
it's quite amazing. I think he's 76 and he's
Yeah.
still acting like a badass. Like he's ever aging, that guy. He's awesome.
Yeah, exactly right. Makes a Morbius joke, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, agree with that.
I'm trying to think what else I've got. I don't really have any other news, to be honest. Joker 2 started filming, apparently.
Mm.
I still don't
Yeah.
believe it's a musical until we see the freaking trailer.
Well, it's going to happen, but yeah, we just got to wait and see what the end product is. I'm not
Yeah.
that excited about it. I thought one and done would be nice, but
Nah,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I just refuse to believe it's a musical.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah. It's the only way.
For people that don't know talk and pop culture, I highly recommend you go check out his channel because he uploaded a video a couple of days ago that I just watched today that had me in absolute stitches. And I saw you commented on it, Mark, and that is
Yeah.
the 3 types of collectors, and he's got it down pat.
Yeah, I agree.
Nah, you're full of shit, mate. Joker didn't need a sequel. Yeah, you're right. Of course it didn't, but money talks.
He didn't need a sequel, and yeah, I thought it would have been better off one and done. Like, where do they go now? What do you think, apart from the musical part, what is going to be the storyline?
Well, I reckon he's going to meet Harlequin, obviously. And I'm assuming it will be some sort of natural born killers type of love story. So it won't have anything to do with Batman. It'll just be about a guy and a girl that are crazy in love and they go out and wreck shit.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing too. Like, I know we always talk about it. We need to get over these sorts of things, but the comic book fan does come out in us, and you start thinking about things as the timeline doesn't match up for Harley and Joker.
Yeah.
So, like, Bruce Wayne is a toddler, 5, 6 years old.
Yeah.
And
it could be a time jump.
A time jump for what?
For Bruce to get older into being at least a young man.
And they will be 60?
Yeah. Magic of Hollywood, mate.
If we time jump into his 20s, well, that's almost 20 years. And
Yeah.
so Joaquin Phoenix is at least in his 30s, fucking 40s. So he's got to be 60. So the timelines don't match up. It makes no sense.
That is a good title for the movie. Singing in the Rain with 2 nut jobs. I like that.
Yeah. So I did have another bit of news. This has been talked about quite a lot recently, and they've brought up some old footage of him saying this, but Jason Momoa and Lobo.
Really?
Yeah. So there's they
How's
brought
that
up some
cool?
old footage of back in the day before he was cast as Aquaman, and he apparently buys all the comics. He's still a comic book fan, and his favorite character always was Lobo, and apparently he owns every single issue that Lobo is in, which is pretty surprising and pretty cool to hear that like an actor's that passionate about it. And yeah, so he was asked years ago who he wanted to play, and he said Lobo.
How's he going to do that if he's Aquaman, though?
Huh?
How's he going to do that if he's Aquaman, though?
They did it with Josh Brolin, CGI.
Yeah, true.
Even though they're two different, like one's Sony and one's. But and then so recently he was out of a meeting with James Gunn and was very excited about a new project. Now, would it be Aquaman or is he finally going to get his wish? And that's what people are speculating. And that's where the rumors came out because apparently James Gunn wants a Lobo.
Yeah.
And
A Lobo movie would be pretty cool.
it would be out there. But then again, with James Gunn running things, that's just
Yeah.
perfectly in his wheelhouse, isn't it?
Can you
So
imagine can you imagine the first 5 minutes just shows him like killing his whole planet?
yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, I said that, yeah. Yeah. But
Right,
yeah,
right.
so yeah, it's definitely like, especially movie wise, Lobo is a good character to go down the rabbit hole. Now, whether you do just a really buffed out dude or a CGI dude, and that's the question: what you're going to do. Because
Yeah.
if you're just going to do a dude that's pretty physically intimidating, or you're going to do just a CGI version of Lobo, what one do you reckon you would go with?
I reckon Lobo doesn't look that weird to need to be CGI. Obviously, he wouldn't be as white as he is in the comics. But yeah, man, I think all you need is that rough sort of looking guy. As long as you got the hair right and the facial hair right, I reckon a lot of people could pull off Lobo. Obviously, you need to be stacked. But yeah, man, I don't think you need CGI. A CGI one would be cool too, but yeah, I don't think you need it.
I think CGI would probably ruin it. You just need a dude that looks like a biker, put some makeup on him, basically.
Yeah,
There was other rumors out because the conversation has now started that James Gunn wants a Lobo in the universe. So now people are starting to do their own fan ones. And people threw out Carl Urban from The Boys,
yep.
but I don't see him bulking up that much, even though he's a reasonably big dude. But yeah, I don't know. All signs do sort of point to, yeah, Jason Momoa. And if he's already a massive fan, he's kind of got the attitude for it as well. And he's a biker. So, yeah.
Let's take a look at this, shall we? I was really hoping I could just copy and paste that, but apparently not.
Yes. Mad Spidey's one is correct. If Bo buffed up, he could play Lobo.
All I need is a cigar, learn how to say Bastich.
Yeah. It'd be, man.
God, that could get some good characters, some good actors out there that could easily play Lobo.
Yeah, you just got to get someone rough on the edges. See, even back in the day, you could have got a Mickey Rourke, couldn't you?
Yeah, exactly right. Have you watched Sandman?
Yes, I have. Yes, love it.
It's been renewed for a second season.
Yes, very good. Plenty. Yeah, maybe not. Danny DeVito. Yeah, look, I loved it. There's plenty more stories to tell. I think Sandman could be a never-ending universe, as it pretty much is in the comics.
Yeah, I haven't finished it, to be honest.
Oh, right.
But yeah, I was loving what I was watching. There's just too much to watch now, man. You know, I can't seem to finish a show before starting another one.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with them and stuff like that. So,
Oh, mate, I don't know if you're going to like Sandman. I think it's going to be a bit too much for you. I don't know. I don't know if you want to take that as me giving you shit or a fair comment. But yeah, I'd be interested to see what you think of Sandman. But yeah, man, we're still watching a show on Amazon called what is it? Them or they, about this black family that move into a white neighborhood in like the 1950s, and there's like this supernatural element to it. Still watching Prison Break, the last season. Lord of the Rings. There's heaps. What are you watching at the moment?
I just finished watching. I just, I just finished watching the new Netflix series, Blockbuster. So it's about the.
I couldn't get into it. I tried to watch the first episode, but it was just too. Oh,
It was a little bit. The characters are a bit forced to start with, but if you stick it out, it's not bad, but it's not great. But it eventually flashes out.
there you go. Yeah, man. Did you see Lord of the Rings?
No, not too heavily into that. I've watched all the movies and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's not something I follow too much.
Fair enough.
But what's it like?
Oh, The Watcher. That's it. We're watching a show called The Watcher on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a lot of actors in it that you'd know. I recommend watching it. It's about this family that move into a neighborhood, and then they start getting letters in the mail from some creep that's like, "I'm watching you," and it's a little bit more than that, but that's all I'll say. And yeah, definitely go check that out. I'm a smart cookie. I'll understand it. And if he doesn't understand it, I can't wait to hear his rant video about how much he hates Sandman comic.
Another one I've been watching. I'm going through all the NCIS. So,
I've never seen that, to be honest.
well, it's pretty good. Like it's solid. It lasted for I think 18 seasons. So, I see. Out of all those sort of shows, that's the one I sort of always gravitated towards. Just something simple and easy to watch, and you could pick up and leave anytime you want.
Yeah,
Sort of with it, and I think it's more about the characters. Like a lot of the other shows, like Criminal Minds, is good, but
I was LA Law.
yeah, they're all good. But I guess they rely on the twists and the storylines. Where NCIS it's more about the character building. So that's the bit I like about it. But they all have they're all addictive. So once you get into them, you start. Especially now that you can binge them, you don't have to watch them week to week.
Yeah. I'm just checking who these Facebook commenters are so we can address them by name. All right, there we go. Kerry and Jaden. Thank you very much. It doesn't come up with your names if you're commenting from Facebook, so I apologise. Although I don't know why I'm apologising. I'm not StreamYard. What else we got? You know what I got today? Ice Cream Man, the book.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard about this one?
No.
It's meant to be a horror comic, like American Horror Story, where every issue is its own story. But there's a recurring character called the Ice Cream Man. Yeah, it's right here. Hang on. I believe Talk and Pop Culture did a review on it.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of people are reading this and saying how good it is. Ice Cream Man. Yeah, it always made me. I'm really getting into the horror lately. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm reading a lot of horror. What are you reading at the moment?
At the moment, I just finished. The what's it called? Dark Crisis on Infinite Earth. So the DC event at the moment. So
Has that
issue
finished?
6. So we've got one more issue left. It's been a bit of a fizzer. I don't think it's been that great. It's a bit all over the place. To be honest, the art has been amazing in it, so that's something as well. So look, I'm interested to see how it ends, but the storyline has been just okay. I've started to read Batman Incorporated.
Oh yeah.
So it's up to issue 2. It's basically just a Ghostmaker story.
So yeah, I didn't even know that character.
Well, Ghostmaker got created James Tynion's run in Batman, so it would have been about a year ago, maybe more. So he's relatively new. He's a little bit weird. We still don't know not much about his past, so that's the exciting part. So I'm actually enjoying this series. So we don't know much about his past, but he's pretty similar to Batman. He's been taught by all of Batman's mentors. They train together and stuff like that. He's got a really cool outfit. So
it's not just about Batman creating other Batman around the world like the old series.
it is, but it's mainly Ghostmaker's the centric character. It's all based around the plot's based around him at the moment because all Batman and Ghostmaker's mentors are getting murdered, and they don't know who by because they don't know who knows who mentored. Because obviously Bruce Wayne and Ghostmaker, well, Batman and Ghostmaker are very vigilante and they keep their secret identities. So who knows about them training with these trainers, and they're all getting picked off. And the trainers, so he goes to warn them, and he gets the other Batman Incorporated from the other worlds to go warn the other ones. And they think it's him. They think it's Ghostmaker. They think when they come to warn him because they've heard that all the other mentors and they've put the dots together that all Batman and Ghostmaker's mentors are getting murdered. So they think it's Ghostmaker coming to get him because he's got some sort of dark past. There's a few secrets coming out about him. He might not be as good as a dude as people initially thought.
Ooh, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know Queenie Chen? Thanks for sharing that news, Chris.
Yeah. Cool.
I Hate Fairyland by Scotty Young. Yeah, man. I recently got that first book, the hardcover. I read it. I really enjoyed it. And now I cannot find the second hardcover for the life of me. So that's really annoying. And now they've done a new series. Tinian is a great Batman writer.
Yeah, he was. The Batman Incorporated is by Ed Brisson now, so he's taken it over because Tinian's no longer really with DC anymore. But yeah, Tinian had a good run.
Ooh, what Namor are you
There's
reading?
a mini series that come out. So yeah, Submarina. I think the first issue was this month. Well, obviously, I think it was this week actually.
Yeah, I'll be getting that. I read everything Namor. Namor.
Yeah, I think it's just 5 issues, it's a little mini series, and I think it's what I read in the solicits. It's like to do with all his history. So yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, see, I really like that because I've got recently the pre-war omnibus and the post-war omnibus, which is like his really early stuff. And Namor had a very I don't even know if I can do it. A rectangle head. Can I do a rectangle? I can't do a rectangle.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah, he had a full-on rectangle head, man. It was really weird. A mini series from 2002. Okay, well that's
that's good. Yeah.
What
I knew he had one coming out. Well, I think last week.
Yeah, no, he does. You're right. He does have a new one out because I keep track of those because I know when the trades are coming out.
Yeah, and because there's a Wakanda mini series as well come out, which has been really cool. I've got that. It's been really good.
I want to know what series he's talking about because I want to read everything, Namor. Yeah, exactly. And you just see how funny it was, Spidey, when I opened up the omnibus and see his head drawn like that. How the hell did he come out of his mum?
Very painfully.
Yeah.
So you've seen Black Panther?
I have.
So on a quick non-spoiler, what do you think?
Non-spoiler.
Because we'll do a spoiler show down the track.
Look, I liked it. It was great to have a movie back where it's not about the comedy. So that was really good. A nice, serious film. What can I say without spoiling it? I'm really going to struggle. So I'm just going to say, look, it is good. I think some people are loving it more than I have. But in saying that, if I see it a second time, I'll probably have a different opinion. Because, like I've said before, I walk into the cinema with some expectations. Some of them were met, some of them weren't. But the ones that weren't met aren't a big deal. Like other movies, you walk out and your expectations aren't met and they really annoy you. This is one of those things that really isn't a big deal. I thought the acting was great. Acting was really, really good. What annoys me about it, I can't really say without spoiling anything. And yeah, it was really good. It's interesting to see where the Black Panther future's going. I highly recommend everybody goes and sees it. But yeah, I don't think it's as amazing as what some people are saying. But it is very good.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going till later on this week to see it, but I'm hearing mixed reviews. Like I'm gone non-spoiler reviews as well. And I'm hearing basically it's a pretty good standalone movie, which is something MCU hasn't had for a while. It's just sort of standalone. It doesn't mix with too many other things.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing a lot of people say it's either amazing or it's solid. So there's nobody really saying it's bad.
Yeah, and I'd be one of those people that say it's solid.
Yeah, but I am hearing the dude that acted as Namor was almost stole the show. So I'm really interested to see how that plays out.
Yeah. He was really good. Yeah, I think my gripe with him isn't a spoiler at all, but I'm not going to say it just in case because I know how sensitive people are with spoilers, so we'll wait. But I am looking forward to, and you know what? The one thing I will say is that people kept bitching about Namor's design in the trailers, and from my memory, which could be wrong because you know how you walk out of a movie and a couple of days goes by and you don't really remember everything. I could have sworn mostly throughout the film he's wearing the typical Namor costume, which is just the green undies spandex thing.
Green sluggos, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wears that most of the film.
Well, that's all I remember. Like I don't know Namor. I'm not like I've only just sort of started diving a lot of Marvel. But all I've ever seen him in is like a green, like a Speedo or little tiny shorts or whatever they call.
Yeah. The only two things I've ever seen him in is the green spandex, which everybody knows, and then throughout the Dark X-Men sort of era, he had the black sort of like vest kind of thing. Does he smoke cigarettes? Like, did he really smoke cigarettes in Fantastic Four? I don't remember that, but no, he doesn't, because cigarettes don't work underwater.
I was going to say that would be a very impressive trick.
Yeah, you know, I've always been one of these people that wasn't a fan of them killing the character of Black Panther. You know, even Chadwick Boseman's brother has gone online and said my brother wouldn't be so egotistical to expect Marvel to kill the character just because of him. He would have wanted the character to go on. And I just think they made this movie a bit too much about him dying, you know. And don't get me wrong, I get it, but you know, it would have been good to just continue with the Black Panther as opposed to wallowing in the real life negativity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Look, I wouldn't have been opposed to whichever way they went to recasting. I don't think it's that much of a disrespectful to recast, because probably if you did ask Chadwick Boseman, he probably would say, yeah, recast him, because the character is bigger than the actor, because it's more of a symbol, Black Panther. But then again, in saying that, Black Panther is just a title, not the actual character. T'Challa is the character, and a very strong character. So, look, I could go either way. I just wish Chadwick Boseman was still around just to play it. To be honest, if we had any big in it all, but yeah.
Oh, I get stuff they rarely go back, mate. You and I need to have a discussion. That brings T'Challa back as a resurrected dude at some stage and make that a reason why. Yeah, but that's what I mean, though, man. They could have had a variant. They could have had a different universe. They could have done anything, you know?
So, yeah. So, yeah, it's... Well, that's the thing. I guess they maybe try this view, and then maybe bring T'Challa back later on. Either way, I don't know. As I said, I can swing both ways, because I know T'Challa is still an option. But yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, like, I can understand if Robert Downey Jr. passed away and they didn't recast him, you know, because if you've been a character for 10 years and you've carried the universe on your shoulders, fair enough. I kind of get that. And even though it was really sad what happened to Chadwick Boseman, it was really kind of sweet and noble of him to not tell everybody about his illness.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't agree that it should have been recast.
Yeah. Well, again, I want T'Challa in the films. And as I said, it would be great if Chadwick Boseman was still here. So I'm happy with a recast, but I'm also happy to see if they try, if the Shuri thing works. But if not, they can always change.
Oh, you're assuming it's Shuri. I see.
Nice try.
T'Challa will be back in the end. No, he won't. No, he won't.
I don't think they'll go to the next film, but they will eventually.
I don't even know if Harrison Ford's going to make it to the next Marvel film.
Well, dude's in his 80s. He's got to get there first.
I mean, like, they can replace John Hurt. He's fine. But no, we can't replace Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, agree, but I guess the impact of the character is a bit different. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, Thunderbolt Ross is a big character, but you're not going to see any solo titles or solo movies on Thunderbolt Ross.
Imagine this. Playing the entire Black Panther royal family. Oh, wow. All right. You got anything else?
No, that was basically it, I think. So,
all right. Shall we draw our 400 giveaway winner? The reason why people are here, we know you're not here to see us. You're here to win something. And you know what? I don't blame you, because I do the exact same thing with my favorite channels. Let's do it. Yeah?
All right. Yeah, let's do it.
Hang on, before you go, you might have won a $100 gift card, mate. Last 3 Blade of the Immortals. I need to watch that. All right. Why are we echoing now? Let's see. All right. So here we go. This is everybody that commented on our video live and not live. Before saying that, let's just do a double check on the video in case we have skipped anybody, because that would really annoy me and that person. So let's go to the video. And 400 subscriber giveaway. We have 11 comments. Is Todd Van Berkel there? Yes, he is. Dane Menelaws. Yes, he is. The Comic Book Report. Yes. Zach Buchberger. Sorry, mate, if I'm stuffing up your name there. Yes, he is. Hugh McGowan. Yes. Steve Roberts.
He commented on the comments page.
So why isn't he in this?
Isn't he?
Is he?
Because he's part of AussieVerse, isn't he?
Yeah, you know what? He really shouldn't be in this, should he?
Yeah.
Well, okay, fair enough. Steve, I'm sorry, mate, but you're pretty much part of AussieVerse, so you can't enter. Whack Comx. Yes, Whack's there. Jaden Han. Yes, he's there. Dyra Prince. Yes. Oz Comics. I don't think Oz Comics should be in here because they sponsor us. So that's going to be. You know what? I'm going to take Oz Comics off here. Well, you don't reckon we should?
Well, they're only just our sponsor. Not really part of us.
Oz Comics, are you there? Raise your hand. Say something. Do you reckon we should keep you in here or should we delete you? We'll give you a minute to respond. That is everybody that commented live.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about
Shane said delete me.
Delete me. Damn, can't see my name. Neither can we. Who are you? Let us know. And if we've missed you, let us know before we take this. Shane, I'm so sorry, mate. But we are going to delete you. You won our friendship. Isn't that more important?
Mm-hmm. Not enough gift cards in the world could do that.
Danny DeVito is not going to be there. Joel Michael. Joel, did you comment on the video at any stage? Let's take a look. Because Mark wrote down all the names and I added them. So let's see here. Joel Michael. Yeah, last week, he says. Okay, fair enough. Was it live or was it on the video? Because I'm not seeing it.
Mm.
I'm not seeing it live. How do you change it from live? You know what? Let's just go to YouTube for a sec. Can you see this screen, YouTube?
Not yet.
No, you can't. Okay. Let's see here. Content. Live. Here we go. Mark, can you please entertain the crowd? Do a dance.
I'm not sure. I was trying to get it myself. See.
Okay.
Turn down the echo and volume.
Okay. Now, comments. Who are we looking for here?
Joel, wasn't it?
Joel Michael.
Going through all. What's his YouTube actual name? Maybe it's something different.
Yeah, because I'm only seeing 11 comments on here.
Yeah, same here.
Todd, Dane, Comic Book Report, Zach, Hugh, Whack Comics, Jaden, Dyra, Oz Comics, and Steve Roberts. Me. Leslie Ann Sales. Leslie, when did you comment? Because I'm not seeing your comment either. The video was 2 weeks ago. The video was on.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
11 days ago.
Yeah.
I just don't want to run this until people are ready, until we know we're ready.
I think we got everyone. Huh? Yeah. You know.
It was on the Facebook stream. Okay.
Okay.
Was it through Aussie Omnibus? Was it on my profile or was it on AussieVerse page? I'll check AussieVerse page.
Thanks, Bad Spidey.
All right. So there is nothing on the AussieVerse page. I'll check my profile. There is nothing on my profile. I'll check Aussie Omnibus. I'm getting so confused by his comments.
Let's see.
Filter, most recent. No, there's nothing on Aussie Omnibus either. Joel, I cannot see where you've commented, bro. More of the cat while we wait.
All right.
And Leslie, I don't know where you commented either, Les. If you want to quickly let us know before we run it. Well, this got a bit awkward, didn't it? And
yeah,
somehow gained us more viewers. Maybe we need to talk less.
Yeah. Should we add him? Should we just go ahead and roll it?
Well, no, I'm not gonna put somebody on there that hasn't actually commented. No offense. Put me down, you bastard. Mad Spider, you're on there, aren't you? Yeah, you're there. We've got you. Don't worry.
So, I think we should spin it.
All right. Sorry, Leslie, you never got back to us. All we saw was me. And Joel, I'm sorry, mate. I cannot find you. But if you prove that you did, we'll work something out and Mark send something for free.
Sure. Pretty old comments that I can send in.
All right, let's do it. All right, can you see this screen?
Yes, I can.
Because I can't see the StreamYard anymore. Now, what I'm thinking is we do three goes around, and then the fourth one wins it. So that way, people don't think we've purposely left it on Zach, for example, so that Whack Comx can win. If we just spin it around 3 times and ignore the 3 winners, and then we do it on the fourth one, It's live, right? We can't jib this. If you look at my computer screen, can you see the time anywhere on my screen?
No.
Damn it. Okay. 8:16.
Yep.
8:16. 8:16 on Monday, the 14th. Are you ready?
Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Yes, we can see it. Just shuffle. Use the there's a shuffle button. What shuffle button? Oh, shuffle. What does this do? Oh, shuffle. Look at that. All right, we don't need to spin it around 4 times. Fucking boy. Oh, you're staying up just to watch it. All right. You told us about the shuffle already, man. Give me a chance. Shuffle then spin. Mate, all right, I'm shuffling. All right, we're going to shuffle. We're going to shuffle it 10 times, and then we're going to spin it. Okay? Done?
Yep.
Done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we spin.
Let's do it. Oh.
Captain Saro, you have won a $100 Amazon gift card. Congratulations. That is all you read. Oh, how do you like that? Out of all the people, Captain Saro. Every day bows are shuffling. Rigged? No, it is not. Captain Saro, my girl. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Sarah, congratulations. Everybody give her a round of applause. Thank you very much, everybody. We are very sorry that you didn't win, but unfortunately, that is the way the cookie crumbles. One winner. Maybe for our 500 subscriber giveaway, we might do a couple of giveaways. Try to always up that ante. What do you think, Mark?
Yep, sounds terrific.
All right. It started on me, no fair. I agree, rigged. All right. Well, then that's it. I guess we should give her one of these. You won a $100 gift card. Have you got any other news before we head off, my friend?
No, not really.
No other bits of knowledge that you want to throw our way? You can try. You can try.
No, actually got nothing this week. I didn't prepare anything this week. Something weird. Yeah, just waiting. It's really weird at the moment. Weather. I'll go with the old age conversation of how's the weather. But yeah, we're a couple of weeks away from summer, and yet it's still freezing and raining.
Yeah. This is the last bit of rain that Melbourne is trying to spit out at us before we get the huge summer that we're going to have. All right.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We really appreciate you being here. We are so grateful that you are a part of the AussieVerse community. It really means the world to us. We got to 400 subscribers. Now let's try to get to 500 and beyond. Mark has ideas after ideas after ideas coming at you. It's just a matter of being able to get them to you and being able to record them all. Wow. Sharif has some great videos coming up with his custom bounds. Ryan has some manga/gaming things that he wants to do. Matt, I want you and I to do a wrestling video. There is heaps to go on about. In fact, Mark and I are spreading out so much. We did a top 5 band video the other day, which I think we may do as a regular thing if you're down for it. First band being the greatest band that ever lived. You'll have to wait for the thumbnail for that one. I've also recently recorded a room tour, thankfully with my friend Ryan. So that'll be going up in a few days. And yeah, that's it.
Yep.
That's it.
That's pretty much it. I brought a new pack of socks.
And Chris, we thoroughly enjoyed your comments. Thank you so much for being a part of it, mate. That was really great of you. Congrats again, guys. Thank you very much. Nicki Minaj for next Black Panther. So many comments I want to say to that. But
imagine that in the very skin tight suit.
Yeah, that'd be All right. We will see you again later this week for more videos. Thank you so much. And as always, we are always sponsored by the legendary Comx Studios. And before we go, Mark, what is OmniVerse? OmniVerse?
AussieVerse is for life.
I think I've got to change my name. That's the second time. Comx! Booyah!
This show is sponsored by the Comx Shop. Check out comx.cx for all things Comx and find out what Comx is all about. We hope you enjoyed the show.